You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, doe? What up, doe? This is Detroit Mail with another episode of the No Name Podcast. How y'all feel out there? All right behind another right behind Detroit Lions victory. You know, still kind of basking in the victory after, what has it been? What's the day? Tuesday? 4 days, 3 days, you know. We had to count 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days, yeah, right. After 3 days, still basking in the glory and the victory. But anyway, let's get our preliminaries and stuff out the way. If you have not subscribed, please go over to the YouTube channel that is IOW Sports Network on YouTube. Go down, look over, take around to your right hand side, hit the subscribe button, ding, hit the notification bell, bing, and you will get all of our videos that we upload, including when we go live every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will get the whole crew, me, Wildcard Mar, and Nick Shine, who is a Jets fan, and Wildcard Mar is a Chiefs fan. So, having mentioned that, each of them have their respective podcasts. Wildcard Mar has the Wildcard Chief channel. He does everything that's Chief. If you are a Chief fan, you want to follow Chief fans, you can do that over there. You can tell your friends about it. If you have a friend that's a Chiefs fan, you can tell them about his page. If you have a friend that's a Jets fan, kill yourself. No, that was for you, Nick. You have if you have a friend that's a Jets fan, you can watch Proud Jets Fan podcast with our friend Nick Shine. Also, we have a Facebook page, a public Facebook page for you, and you over there. I see you over in the corner. It's for you too. And that is for anything that you might want to promote. You got a funny meme? Upload to the page. You have a poll you want to put? Upload it to the page. If you have a team that you want to rep, upload it to the page. If you're a Cowboys fan, don't bother. If you have a podcast that you want to promote, upload it to the page. Funny meme, upload it. Anything you selling something, upload to the page. The key that we always focus on is networking. So this page is designed for sports fans and for networking. So not only do we talk about things for our teams that we rep, we also leave space for you to talk about your teams that you rep, and even some of the hate that you might want to spill. Let's just keep it respectful. That's all we ask. Now, also, at the very, very top of the Facebook page, you will see Lamar over there repping some of the J. Edwin collection. That is my t-shirt. And it's my clothing business right now. We're just doing t-shirts and sweatshirt, and we have hats. Go down, you'll see the link. Usually I put on every video, and click on that link. Support the channel. Buy a sweatshirt. Buy a t-shirt. Christmas time coming up. Might want to give a birthday present. Buy a sweatshirt, t-shirt, Cash App floating across the bottom. And if you drop $30 in the Cash App and email us where you like to send it to, we will send you the IOW snapback hat. And all you have to do is hit that Cash App, and we will send it to you as soon as possible. Now that we got all the preliminaries out of the way, this is going to be a quick video, but I heard a few things, so I thought I would jump on here and talk about it. First, let's talk about the power rankings. I don't know if you've seen it, but ESPN have Detroit moving from 27 up to number 20 in the power rankings. What do you think about that? Think that's fair? Not fair? What do you think? I remember listening to David over at Detroit Lions forum, and he was talking about how it doesn't make sense how they. I think he would use PFF and how they do some of the rankings, which sometimes it doesn't. Because I looked at, I came in with the ESPN ranking or the Athletic, because the Athletic has Detroit as 14, has Minnesota as 10. No, Minnesota as 11, and Green Bay at 10. But Minnesota's got whooped by the Eagles. Why is it still so high? Doesn't make sense to me, you know. And then they got the Lions at 20, and they got the Giants higher than the Lions. I think the Lions is better than the Giants. You know, yeah, they had a win, but yeah, it was not impressive of a win. But it's the way they rank things I don't understand. So if the Lions beat the Vikings on Sunday, well, they jump into the Viking spot and move the Vikings down to the Giants spot. I don't know. But, for me, it's fun to look at, but I'm more of a let's produce on field. I don't care what they say. Let's produce on the field. That's just more how I am. But sometimes you get people who really follows this and say, "Oh my God, they got the Lions on here." Don't worry about that. As long as they keep producing. If they win and beat Minnesota and they only move up 19 points, who cares? As long as they keep winning, that's all that's important. But let me know what you think. Drop in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is it fair? Is it not fair? You think 20 is a good spot for them? Should they be 15? Should they be 12? What do you think? I mean, if you look at the performance, because some of this video we're gonna go over a little bit of the game. The way that offense been clicking, the offense looked good. I mean, Swift with a bad ankle still was looking nice. Jared Goff looked good. They left a few points on a few times they should have scored. Left a few points on the field, but hey, it happens to the best of us. Even the defense are clicking. That's been my one thing I say that especially in the Philly game, that defense didn't look that great, but defense looked pretty good. And at least in the first 3 quarters of the Commanders game, they looked pretty good. I mean, 22-0 by the half, and the Commanders didn't even get a first down, I think, until the third quarter. Hey, man, you can't knock that. So I won't say that they look a whole lot better. The only thing I'll say, and I think I said in the last video, is that you have to be like the college do. They don't take the foot off the gas in college. If we score 70, we gonna score 70. We hang 100, we gonna hang 100 on you. And I think that's how the Lions should play. Don't take the foot off the gas. And I think that the defense took the foot off the gas too soon. And you saw what happened. They scored 2 touchdowns. I think they kept the foot on the gas. I ain't gonna say they shut them out, but it wouldn't even been close. You wouldn't been sweating them. Oh, here goes that comeback. You wouldn't been sweating that. I think that, I think next time this happens, or next time you get into a situation like this, which may be Sunday, you keep the foot on the gas until the clock says 0. So that means if you beat them 50-0, 50-7, whatever it is, you beat them 50-7. Speaking of that, up until Buffalo played, their Lions was tied or second for the most points scored. That's good, man. 35 in one game, 36 other game. And I think Buffalo needed 41 to pass them. Man, Buffalo look nice. Buffalo look nice, and we got to play them Thanksgiving. Buffalo look real good. We worry about them when Thanksgiving come, but they look good. Just to kind of put that out there, they look good. So I want to play something. I heard Jonathan Vilma on Colin Cowherd. He said something interesting. So let's play that video.
Colin, the only issue I have with you right now is that you're not saying it with conviction. You got to say it with conviction. Listen, this team, they can produce offensively. Defensively, they're good enough. Aiden Hutchinson is a phenomenal rookie. Yes, they will be a contender for a playoff spot. Will they win the division? I don't know. Yet to be determined. But I do know that their offense is good enough. Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, he does a great job of calling the game. And you know what's also the thing that people don't understand? Those three interior linemen, center, guard, those are backups. Those aren't even their starters. Once their starters come back, if they do come back, you're talking about one of the best offensive lines in the NFL in front of a DeAndre Swift, who I think is one of the most phenomenal young premier running backs in the game. So my only issue, Colin, is that you got to say with more conviction, man, these guys are good. We don't have to write them off anytime anymore. Dan Campbell has them believing. It's a culture of toughness, physicality, and you see the way they run the football. Jared Goff is doing a great job, him and Ben Johnson, of having a great relationship of getting the ball to Amon-Ra St. Brown and now really exposing those defenses. They couldn't do it last year. They're doing it now, and they have a shot at making the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
So you heard it from Jonathan Vilma, former linebacker out of the U, and also played with the Jets and a few other teams. I think it was New Orleans, the Jets, and two teams I can call in my mind right now. But excellent linebacker. But you hear what he said. You know, he raised a few points. So first of all, it's good to get some national media drinking the Kool-Aid. It sounds good. You know, instead of hearing them always beating up on us, always putting us down, always being the butt of the joke. So it's good to kind of get some love. But here's the thing I want to say about that before I go on some other points. It's good, but at the same time, I hope that the players don't start drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, and say, "Oh yeah, we getting this love, and because sometimes you lose that fight. You know, it's good to have that. Oh, we the underdog. They don't like us, and use that as your motivation. You know, now you getting love. Let's hope you keep that same tenacity, that same edge about you. Yeah. Well, we got that love. It's cool, but we still got something else to accomplish. So I'm hoping they don't let that go to their head. I don't think so, the way Dan Campbell and this coach staff seem to be, but I just want to throw that out there just in case it does happen. I can say I said it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's good to hear. But he's talking about the backup O line, which is a good point. I think I raised that point before. You know, if Swift is running as well really think about it. Swift, Reynolds, and Jamal all ran pretty well with his backup O line. You know, Stenberg got beat one time, and I think Skipper got beat one time. But hey, that happens. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, as a unit, they played pretty well. And imagine what they can be if we can at one time get them all playing at the same time. Imagine what this run game and passing game could look like. Phenomenal. He talked about Swift. He even gave Jared Goff some props. You know, after hearing Jared Goff being dragged through the mud and through the media so much, it's good to hear my man get some props. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you don't have to write them off. That goes to the point I was saying earlier about being the butt of the joke. Now, you know, people are starting to respect Detroit. And then, you know, they talk about Ben Johnson and how great he is. But I just wanted to leave this caveat. It's only 2 games. Not get ahead of ourselves. It's only 2 games. It's good to hear. But how you know, you talked about how great Hutch looked, but the game before, people were saying he was a bust. People were saying, "Oh, I don't know, is he worth the number 2 overall pick?" Now all of a sudden they praise his name. You know, it's going up and down, up and down. That's why I said, as a team, just stay your course. Don't worry about what the media says. Stay your course. Just keep staying your course. You know, because they're gonna go up and down. If Hutch have a bad game against Minnesota, oh, he's a bust. If Jared Goff throw 3 picks, oh my God, he's the worst. You know, stay your course. Just stay your course. Don't even worry about it. Keep on working on the things you need to work on. You know, I don't have a problem with the media giving the hype, but I know how the media can be. You know what I'm saying? They fickle. You know, one minute they love you, next minute they throwing you away like yesterday's trash. Let's not worry about the media. Let's just keep on staying our course. Keep on staying our course, and we'll be good. Now I'm gonna mention some studs and duds with the Commander game. I'm gonna get out your way. I really don't think it was. I like to start the bad news. That's how I am. I like to take bad news first. I don't think it's too many duds. You know, I will say this. Uh, DJ Chark, where are you? I don't. Where you at, man? I don't see you. Is it because St. Brown is taking all the catches? Where you at? I uh, uh, I don't hear you, bruh. You know, he dropped one pass. I think Jared Goff overthrew him in another one. And then hot. Where you at, man? This supposed to be the year you trying to get this contract. Can't be dropping these balls, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Can't be, he made a good play when it was needed. So we'll give you that. But you gotta be consistent. You know, gotta be consistent. Now, let's get to the studs. I gotta get an O line a stud. For this before we went into this game, this was my concern. How is this patchwork O line gonna work? How is it gonna work out? Hey, bravo. You get a gold star. They studs. Hutch, 3 sacks. Imagine if he didn't get hurt. Could have 4 sacks. Stud. I think Bosa his rookie career had 9. If he got 4, all he need is 5. That's it. All he would need is 5. I think Chase Young got 7. So he got 3. He got 4 to catch to do what Chase Young did in his rookie career, and 5 to do what Bosa did in his rookie career. Get a couple strip sacks. My man's he's a shoe in for rookie of the year. Shoe in. If we keep on this trajectory. See, stud. DeAndre Swift. Hey man, 1 ankle, 2 ankles don't matter. My man running. You know what I'm saying? He running hard. Stud. You know. Hey, you know what? I want to give props to Craig Reynolds and Jamal Williams. They doing a job. You know, it's not flashy, but Reynolds in there, he was effective. When Jamal was in there, effective. You know, we applaud Swift, which he should get applaud for, but you know, running them hard nosed runs, they put Jamal Williams in there for that, and he's effective. So let's give him his props. Well, Craig Reynolds is in there, gaining some yards, effective. I gotta give him his props. Um, I want to give props to Harris, Charles Harris, strip sack, safety. Let's give props to the defense as a whole, because from one game to another, from the Eagles to the Commanders, improvement. Studs all across the field, man. I got Rodriguez stud. I like what he did. Hey, can we say Akuda's on his way? Maybe being Akuda Island. You know, I mean, I think he's got some things he need to clean up, but he's on his way. You know, but like I gotta pull back the reins though, because it's only been 2 games, but so far I like what I see. I'm still gonna give him his props. I like what I see, but I still got a little. I'm still holding on to the reins a little bit, ready to pull. But you know, but I'm gonna give him his props. So those are my studs and duds, man. I think that overall the team played well. All I gotta say is, have you seen him? Have you seen him? I'm talking to you, DJ Chart. We ain't seen you, bruh. You know, you supposed to be a signing. Oh man, he gonna take the top off the defense. Blah blah blah. Now I'm not. He got 15 more games to do it. But in the last 2 games, have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Ah, Haven't seen him. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing too, to add on to that as a caveat, if he start producing and hot start producing, what defense gonna be able to hang with him? You know, that's I want to say this about the Buffalo Bills. If all of them produce and this line holds up, they might not be able to stop Josh Allen, but they might be able to, all they need is one stop and score more points than they do. So if it's 30-30, they stop them and then kick a field goal, they win the game. So if they can hang 30 some points and continue that consistency, and all you have to do is stop them once, they can win. Now I don't think they will, but it's possible where his offense is clicking. So shout out to the way to the team as a whole. I'm not gonna really get down on them, except for the few things I pointed out. I think they did well, man. I think they did well. I'm still not sipping the Kool-Aid, but I still think they did well, man. I believe we give credit where credit's due. Does it have room for improvement? Yes. I heard Jared Goff on I can't remember a podcast. He was on a podcast. It might have been 97 one a ticket. Yep, that's what it was. And even he said, hey, some things we need to improve on, some things we need to work on. They try to pin them down to saying, hey, I'm paraphrasing something like, talk about your success or how great y'all are or playoffs or something to that effect. And he was like, hey man, look, a slowdown's only been 2 games. And what I'm saying, we got some things we need to improve, some things we left on the field. I'm liking that. I'm saying, I like the fact that as a leader of this team, you're looking to improve. That's the kind of things you want to look at. And then they try to bring up the SOL, same old Lions thing, and Golf is like, oh, let's not even go down that route. Let's even go down that road. Let's not even mention that. And they weren't saying it in a negative way. They was kind of saying like when Redskins was coming back, it started to feel like the same old lines. Before he said, no, I like that. I like that. That shows leadership. So anyway, what I'm saying, I didn't want to be here too long, just longer than I even wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get something quick out here to talk about some things I saw. Please, if you haven't done it, please subscribe to the channel. Shout out to we got a new subscription today. I appreciate that. And just keep keep telling your friends about us. We're gonna keep on putting out content. I try to put out as many videos as I can from both channels. From the After Wonder channel and from the No Name Podcast channel. So I try to put out as many stuff as I can. Catch us on Twitter. You can catch us on TikTok. What else? TikTok, Twitter, IG. We be everywhere, man. We be everywhere, man. And if you have time, shout out to the ones who showed up last Thursday. But Thursday, we're going live 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jump in. Let's talk some sports. I'm always open to talk Lions, but if you just want to talk sports in general, we talk. That's the platform to talk about all sports. So if you want to talk NBA, you want to talk some MLB, shout out to the WNBA champs now, the Las Vegas Aces. Shout out to them. Hockey season get ready to start, so we're gonna start getting to some NHL. So I'm rocking the Red Wings. So yeah, we try to keep it versatile. But mostly, I ain't gonna lie, we talk more football than anything else because most of we're heavy football fans. But we do like all the sports. But anyway, until next time, peace.